On this edition of Lexington Now, Kelley's Landing, CPR Week, and an expansion at Bluegrass Airport. I'm Neil Noah, and welcome to Lexington Now for the week of June 2nd, 2025. Kelley's Landing is officially open. The new park offers the only public river access in Fayette County.
Welcome to Kelley's Landing, Lexington's first public river park. I have been working on this project since my first day in office, 2019. I'm thrilled to be here to say that Kelley's Landing is now open to the public. Kelley's Landing will provide new opportunities for recreation in Lexington. There are walking trails, green spaces, and lots of wooded areas. Those who love kayaks and canoes will have a place to go to get into the river and travel 12 miles between locks. This will be the only public access to the river in Fayette County, and it offers beautiful views of the river.
I'd like to also recognize former 12th District Council members Kathy Ploman and Gloria Martin. This project has been in the works for many years, and their dedication to it has laid the groundwork to where we are today. With the opening of Kelley's Landing, the 12th District is now home to 3 beautiful natural area parks. These invaluable spaces are perfect for enjoying the outdoors and serve as a powerful reminder of why protecting our natural land in rural Fayette County is so important.
It was just over a year ago that we gathered here to announce that Kelley's Landing would soon be open to the public, and that the Fund for Greater Lexington, in partnership with the Lexington Parks Department and the amazing team at Gresham Smith, was investing in a community-driven master plan for this really special space. Today, we are thrilled to share the master plan with all of you. We're proud to see it take shape as Lexington's first of its kind river park, a vibrant, inclusive space along the Kentucky River designed for the residents of Fayette County and the surrounding areas. This community-informed plan honors Kelley's Landing as an ecologically rich and historically meaningful site. It includes walking trails, river access points, and natural play areas, inviting residents to connect with nature and explore the Palisades in a whole new way.
Our team in natural areas will also begin to schedule educational opportunities, including watershed and water quality education, curriculum-based environmental education programs, learning about landforms, wildlife, geology, and the towering limestone cliffs that are here on the Kentucky River Palisades. Adventure programming education will be a key component with kayaking, canoeing, and water safety.
I want to tell you just a little bit about the fact that in 2019, we first started our discussions, and we were able to come out here with Deborah and John Kelley. We had several meetings and several conversations right here, and I am so thrilled that John was able to hear what we thought could happen in this beautiful place. He loved this riverside property, these 30 acres. And I know that John Kelley is here in spirit. And we have honored him by naming this park Kelley's Landing. 3, 2, 1. Whoops.
This is CPR and AED Awareness Week. We were on hand to catch the announcement at Fire Station number 2.
In 2023, the American Heart Association and the Lexington Fire Department teamed up in an effort to improve survival rates from out-of-hospital cardiac arrests. As part of that, we focused on educating more people in hands-only CPR. Together, we co-funded mannequins for each of Lexington's 24 fire stations and began a campaign called Lex Save Lives, encouraging people to stop by a fire station and learn hands-only CPR.
So the statistic that we want to share with you is prior to our collaboration, the rate of bystander CPR in Lexington was approximately 7%. Today, I can tell you that it is at 18%. And that shows how important partnerships and collaboration are. With the support of Mayor Gorton, Commissioner Armstrong, our LFUCG leadership, this division has joined with the American Heart Association to promote and teach hands-only CPR to anyone and everyone that we can catch. This initiative is not just a blip on the radar. This is a meaningful initiative that translates directly to lives saved. Bystander CPR can double or triple an individual's chances of survival in the event of cardiac arrest. The more people that we can collectively reach and train, the more lives that will be saved. As a resident of Lexington and as your fire chief, I am so proud of our community. The increase that we have seen in bystander CPR is both humbling and encouraging. I should also mention how very proud I am of the amazing members of this department. Members like Captain Mike Kinney back there, who emailed me just before this initiative started and said, I have an idea. We should put mannequins in every fire station and teach anybody that comes through the doors hands-only CPR. It is that kind of initiative and dedication to saving lives that makes our community and our organization so very special. While we have much to be proud of, we still have lots of work to do. The LFD and the LFUCG leadership, and considering our mayor is a registered nurse, I can guarantee you she's not going to let us let up on this initiative. We will continue to promote and teach hands-only CPR as long as there's a need. Thank you all for what you do, and together let's keep building a community of lifesavers.
Increasing the bystander CPR rate means increasing the number of people who survive heart attacks and other incidents. It's just plain and simple. We're saving lives. As the chief mentioned, I am a registered nurse, and I do understand how important CPR is and how important it is for people, bystanders, to know CPR. I've seen CPR save lives in my professional life and also in my own home. I'd like to just tell one personal story about a family member of mine, and I am so thankful that my nurse's training and my understanding of CPR at the time saved my daughter's life. When she was 2, unbeknownst to us, she had spiked a fever and she had a seizure at home. And she didn't start breathing again, and her heart did not start. So what did I do? I kicked in and I did CPR with my own little daughter. And it, of course, saved her life. And we just don't ever know when someone around us is going to need CPR. So you can learn what's called hands-only CPR at your local fire station. And I love your idea, Chief, of the mannequins at every station, and help you learn and become aware and be able to give this life-saving process to someone who may not start their heart on their own.
The Musnick Service Award was established in 1990 in honor of the late Dr. Franklin Musnick, a longtime devoted volunteer and past president of the board of the American Heart Association in Central and Eastern Kentucky. Dr. Musnick is credited with many accomplishments, including participating in advocacy for CPR in Fayette County and serving as a co-founder of the Emergency Medical Service of Lexington in 1976. It is incredibly fitting to see the Lexington Fire Department receive this honor for their work in CPR education for 2024. So.
When we come back, we'll take you to Bluegrass Airport. Welcome back to Lexington Now. With the continued growth of the Lexington area, airport needs have changed. A multi-million-dollar grant-funded expansion to parking was announced at Bluegrass Airport.
For those that have traveled over the last couple of summers, where we've had not only a lot of folks parked in our overflow lot waiting on the shuttle, but we actually had a number of people parking in the grass last year, and we'll probably have a lot of those people parking in the grass again this year. So this is just the beginning. This is probably the first phase of a number of improvements that we're going to be doing to the airport over the next decade or so, we hope. So we're pretty excited about this project.
As we experience more passengers in our terminal, the need for expanded parking and improved curbside traffic management has become even more crucial. Today, we're proud to announce that more than $17 million are being invested toward parking enhancements and easier access to and from the terminal. First, Terminal Drive, which many of you know is the road beside us, will be reconfigured to expand the loop so there can be additional parking inside of it. That will enable us to bring 815 new spaces that will be long-term parking, which is our most requested parking option by our passengers. A second covered walkway to the terminal will be added, keeping us safe and our customers safe from the elements walking to and from the terminal from the parking area. Many of you and us are excited about the new exit plaza that will be constructed featuring updated parking technology and an additional exit lane to ease congestion during peak hours. And finally, there'll be a new employee parking area to accommodate the growing staff of our airline, concessionaire, rental car, and security partners that have grown to meet our increased passenger demand.
This airport has long been the first impression that people have when they arrive here, and it's the last memory many of them take with them when they leave. Whether coming home from a trip or vacation or closing a business deal, or whether welcoming family and friends, this is where the journey begins and ends for over 1.5 million people every year. And today we mark the next step in making that journey even better. And it's no secret Lexington is growing, and we have some growing pains. And our region is growing, and many thanks to new flights to places like Denver, New York, Las Vegas. The Bluegrass Airport is connecting more people to more places than ever before, and we're so grateful for that, especially post-COVID. But when passenger numbers grow, we have our commitment to making this experience safe, reliable, and easy, and we have to do that too. And that's why today is so significant. More parking, better traffic flow, new walkways and exits, and more importantly, innovative convenient ways to get in and out of the airport.
So many times we hear that this airport has the most beautiful approach in the country, right? Really, I think in the world. Surrounded by our iconic horse farms and green space, it's a welcome sight when returning from a work trip or even a vacation. Lexington continues to be ranked as one of the best places to live, retire, and visit by respected national publications. As Lexington gains recognition, our airport becomes even more important as a travel hub for the city and the region. It supports our Bluegrass business community, our universities, our residents, and our visitors. The passenger growth Bluegrass Airport has experienced is truly remarkable, and that growth is a direct result of the hard work by the people here at the airport. The parking enhancements are another important step in making sure our airport meets the evolving needs of our community. As Senator Bledsoe said, we're growing, and we need to grow with that.
1, 2, 3. We are introducing a new segment on Lexington Now. It's called Safety at Every Step.
I'm Stephanie Theakston, coordinator for Lexington's Domestic and Sexual Violence Prevention Coalition. We want survivors to know that there are people in our community who care about you, who believe you, and want to support you along your path to safety. Today we're talking to the detectives in our Special Victims Unit about how they support survivors, and here's what they had to say.
We initially, in our unit, we get our reports from patrol officers. Patrol officers will go out and they will talk to survivors of domestic violence and sexual assault, and they'll file a report, and then it'll come up to us. The detectives here in this unit, we specialize in survivor trained interviewing, being able to speak with them with dignity and respect and letting them know this is what we're going to do for you. This is how we're going to handle your case, and this is how much we're going to investigate. And if there's any point that you need us to stop, if something comes up, or if your feelings are in a way that you're not ready for an investigation, we can accommodate that, and we're ready to investigate as needed for them.
Some of the information that I would tell survivors, especially when it comes to domestic violence, is that there is a ton of resources out there for you. I mean, not only do we have Greenhouse 17 that's here in Lexington, you also have the Nest, which is a great resource. They actually have attorneys that they provide to you. They have translators, so especially for our growing Hispanic community, you have that availability there where you can talk to us, even though there's a language barrier there. There's also something that's called a victim safety and rights information. That is something that every patrol officer, even detectives, have access to. We can print this out at any time, so even if you don't want to proceed with criminal charges at any point, especially that's very daunting when you call us the first time, this is something that can be printed out, given to you. You have all these hotline phone numbers, especially for sexual assault, domestic violence, child abuse, all that stuff. You have a lot of resources here. So we can print that out to you, give it to you. So if you change your mind later on, you can always reach out to us.
So when we do investigations for domestic violence, we take reports from patrol officers and we get in contact with the victims, follow up with them, see how they best want to proceed. And reports don't have to be made right away. They can be made month delay. It doesn't have to be right that minute. It can be done delayed whenever the survivor is ready to come forward. If it's an emergency, please call 911. Let's get a patrol officer to you as quickly as possible. If it's a delayed report, call our non-emergency line, 859-258-3600. We'll get somebody out to you. They can take a report in a more calm setting, and if something can be done by the patrol officer there, great, they'll go forward with it. If it can't, it'll get sent to us.
We are here to help. We are available 24/7. There's plenty of resources at the Lexington Police Department that are here to aid you. We have all the knowledge that you're going to need to survive your situation and to keep pushing. Nothing is permanent, and any assistance that we can offer, we will happily be able to give you to get you through what's going on, and we're here to help.
You're not alone. I actually am a survivor myself. It is scary. It is daunting, especially when it's somebody that you love, have a relationship with, that does something to you that's unspeakable. It's traumatizing. You are strong enough to do it. You can do it, and we're there to help you through it.
Don't ever blame yourself. There's no correct way to respond to domestic violence. When these incidents happen, it's never your fault. Domestic violence suspects, they will try to make it your fault. They will try to make it seem like you're the reason that this is happening to you. It's not. There's no right way to respond to it. It is never your fault, and it's never too late to come forward and try to get some help. That's what we're here for.
Live coverage continues this week on Lex TV and streaming online. And remember, you can also find the most up-to-date information on non-televised city business at lexingtonky.gov. Here's this week's meeting coverage. That's all for now, but as always, you can keep up with us on social media. Check out the latest traffic updates on X at LexRex, or catch our live traffic cams on lexingtonky.gov. For all of us at Lex TV, I'm Neil Noah, and that's it for now.